From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Baron Browning coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Fields. Being chased out left. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, Hitchcock. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Saints had 4 and 10 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll run on first down. Hitchcock. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hitchcock. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Hitchcock. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front, let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way, and then go for the big finish.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints nothing.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It goes as a pickup of 23, and it's a first down for the Broncos. Wilson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Taylor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Touchdown! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they make? He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chase Claypool hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Jeudy, 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Saints 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Off play action, Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Fields under pressure. They got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. To throw is Fields. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards, well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter three is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down, another run with Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On first down, it's Fields. Locates Claypool on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 10 yards.
Fields on first down. Claypool with another catch. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on second down. Fields. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fields throwing again. He's going to take another shot here, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On fourth down, Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Fields. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They snap it to Fields. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here in this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson getting right back to it after the pick six. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields downfield, and he's got Olave.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, Hitchcock. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Here's Fields on the sneak.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it in that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donated.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He completes this to Sutton.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Jonathan Taylor.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Hitchcock. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Hitchcock. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They throw it out right complete, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So on 4th down, they decided to go with a run-pass option, a good decision.
And the run can get you there, but the pass gets you there quicker. Nice decision, picks up a first down.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run the counter. Hitchcock. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 151 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. Hitchcock. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down gain of 26 yards. Keep it on the ground. Hitchcock. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Hitchcock. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because We don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's